Hi, tonight in Syracuse, New York, I'm McCauley, and we're going to talk about willpower. Why we think if only I had the willpower, I could exercise an hour a day. If only I had the willpower, I wouldn't have had that pizza with wings and blue cheese. And tonight we're going to talk about how willpower really doesn't work. Long-term use of willpower leads to ultimate failure. Ultimate failure. The dieter is using willpower so that one desire wins over an opposing desire. Whether that opposing desire is wanting potato chips or wanting to sit reading. So if you're like saying, I should exercise, but I want to sit in my chair and read, or I should have, broccoli, but I really want chips. So there's two opposing forces. And what this article and what many statistics say is you have to lose the desire. If I use just willpower for my addiction to mayonnaise, and if I said, well, I really want mayonnaise, instead I'm going to have Dijonnaise. But over time, habit, I no longer want the mayonnaise. I prefer the 5-calorie Dijonnaise with low sodium. There's nothing wrong with it. So it's no longer a matter of willpower. There's no will involved. I don't want it. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, Ellen, I'll always want the pizza and wings. Always. Maybe you will, but maybe you'll say, I'll have it on Friday night and not on Wednesday before the group. We need to take a look at what willpower does. It causes us to act in unnatural ways. And when we stop applying the willpower to override these parts of us who want to have 20 beers and who want to have, food running down our faces, when we stop using the willpower, we gain the weight back. Remember my Weight Watcher stories? I was done. I lost the weight. I lost 100 pounds. I was done with my diet. I was done with my 5 years of willpower. I was done. Over time, I hadn't changed my way of looking at exercise, my way of looking at life. I went right back to my natural ways, which was to eat unhealthy. If we want to achieve something, we need to become the kind of person who has that in their life. And we joke about the grilled octopus and things of that nature. And I know it is a joke. But the thing is, we need to take a look at what we're eating, what Joe said tonight, and say, instead of making a major dinner and eating the leftovers for my snack, I'm freezing the carrots and veggies, etc. We need to have maybe some low-fat dip with a little zest. Heather gave me a jar of jalapeno peppers last week, and then I put some on my salad, and I said to Bob, it's burning from my mouth all the way down to my stomach, but it really feels good. It felt good, that burning. And guess what I wanted? More jalapeno peppers. I can't wait to get home and pray it off, because I'm going to have them tonight. So it's that little zip, that little zing, guilt-free zing. For many people, they have limiting beliefs, internal conflicts, destructive programming, things that happened in our past life that we need to sift through so that we're not looking as food as our friend or food as our comfort. That is where the God comes in. That is where the pray it off comes in. Because I said to Bob last night, went to St. Camillus, my sister was very bad. And then I get a phone call, lightning hit a tree, fell on my mother's house, the roof, the siding, and nobody was hurt, but I was worried that she was going to get so worked up, that she's 80 years old, that she was going to have something happen. So I went home and I said to Bob, I could feel bad 24 hours a day, 7 days a week about something, couldn't we? Who could not feel bad 24 hours a day? I mean, we could. And then if I felt good, you could tell me something to make me feel bad 24 hours a day. We need to choose to work through those things, choose to work through with prayer. And sometimes we think our prayer's not being answered. We feel alone. God is always with us. And you know, one of the things we also have is pray it off. We know that every week we're going to come here. The best achievement is the achievement that comes about as a natural expression of who we are and reveals our unique gift for the world. Is my greatest achievement the fact that I personally have lost some weight and kept it off? I would like to think, not counting family. You know, family is all of our lifelines and our greatest achievements. But I would like to think that no matter what in my life, and there's been so much in 5.5 years, no matter what, I have continued to do this group because it makes me happy. And that is my raison d'etre. I have tried to transform myself at the deepest levels. And there are days where the old Ellen will scream out and break the chains. And then I say, are you kidding me, Ellen? That's the old Ellen. We will move together and we will try together. And I'm going to stop right there, Bobby.